Hi, my name is Truman LeSwear. Virtual reality is different from augmented reality. For example, Google Lens. Also, another one I'm personally more familiar with are the Oakley snowboarding goggles. It has a display in the bottom right hand corner. So when you're going down the mountain, it shows how fast you're going, the altitude, the temperature, and a few other things. Virtual reality replaces this world with a simulated one. Now, virtual reality, it needs four things mainly. There are some side things, but the four main things are: number one, the virtual display; number two is the graphic rendering, which consists of producing about 20 to 30 frames per second. Number three is the tracking system, which will track where your head is, your hand positioning, the rest of your body, so it knows how you are reacting to the system, so it can react back to you. And then lastly is the database construction and maintenance system, which is responsible for building the system and also maintaining the system, so it's as consistent as it can be with the real world. Now, the biggest debate right now is virtual reality a good thing? And that also includes artificial intelligence. Somebody really interesting that has a very big name, Elon Musk. He was on the Joe Rogan podcast recently, and he talked about simulated reality. He actually doesn't even believe that we are in a real world, but a matter of fact, we are as well part of a simulated reality. And how his reasoning, not necessarily that I personally agree with it, is if you look at ourselves in an evolutionary timeline, how far we've come as humans in the past million years, technology has not been around for a very long time, especially virtual reality. The very first video game ever invented was Pong, and that was in the 1900s, not even over 100 years ago. And in today's world, we have games that almost look real. You get on and you play NBA 2K19 or 2K20, and it almost looks like you're watching an actual game. And so he argues that virtual reality will get to a point that you won't even be able to tell the difference between virtual reality and reality itself. So whether or not I personally think it's a good thing or not, it's too early to tell. But it definitely does play a huge role in our society, and it's too early to tell whether artificial intelligence and virtual reality will play a negative role and hinder us as a society or help move us forward. The sources I used was the Elon Musk Joe Rogan podcast, and that's on his YouTube channel. And then the second thing I used was our Understanding Technology book, the chapter talking about virtual reality. Thank you.